Hello, what's up? What's happening? I was trying to remember why I took like a break after our last postseason game. It's because we got our teeth kicked in. It's been so long I forgot about it. 83-44. I have never, ever lost like that to the CPU. I don't care if it's the hardest sliders in the world. Never, ever have I lost that badly. 83 points. And Tom Brady really didn't do too much this game. There was a lot of fumbles, a couple of kick returns to the crib. It was just an ugly day in New England. In the conference championship game, New England would beat those Titans, and then the Seahawks would beat those Detroit Lions. So we have a Seattle Seahawks, New England Patriots Super Bowl. And will it be the Seahawks getting the W? Or will it be the Patriots getting the W? It's going to be the Seahawks. The Seahawks, 19-0, unbeaten regular season, 20-17 in the Super Bowl to cap off a perfect run. Not 18-1, but 19-0 for those Seattle Seahawks. Congratulations to them. So we are sitting on a few M's. I don't plan on doing anything with the stadium just yet. We have a couple of coaches that are going to hang it up. A lot of these guys, I want to say, were like assistant coaches, and now they're one of the top coaches, and they're also one of the bye-bye coaches, right? Rodriguez, he is gone as well. Moore, that's Tom Moore, former Colts, longtime offense corner. Kiffin, he's gone as the Patriots coach, and Herm Edwards, maybe golf is his game, no longer the Chiefs head coach. When it comes to retooling our coaching staff, Drew Bledsoe, why don't you come be our special teams coach? He will do that. Turner, why don't you come be our offensive coordinator? He will do that as well. Then it takes some more negotiating to get Mike Nolan to be our defensive coordinator. He's one of the prized possessions out there as a defensive coordinator, so it cost us around $1 million to bring him in. Tony Gonzalez is going to retire, so is Jake Delhomme, the homie. London Fletcher is going to call it a career. Ray Lewis is done as well. And Ray Lewis, 1,700 tackles, 1,780 to be exact, 41 sacks, 27 interceptions. But look at his speed. Look at his speed. 65 overall speed, 65 agility, 65 acceleration. He ain't getting to nobody. If the team is not running right at Ray Lewis ain't making the tackle. He is no longer going sideline to sideline. Jonathan Ogden and Ray Lewis were the first two picks in Ravens history. They both retired the same year. Then you got Randy Moss, the big boss, had 100 receptions. He went out on top for a regular season, for a personal record. He did his thing. You can't be mad at that. Over 100 catches, over 1,300 yards receiving for the big boss, Randy Moss. Takeo Spikes, he is done. Keith Brooken, done. Darren Sharper, he is done. Mayberry, he is going to retire as well. The other quarterbacks, Pennington, Volek, and Aaron Brooks, all going to call it a career. I believe the CPU is telling me do not bring these guys back. These guys are older, which they are. Maybe they're not performing up to the contract, which might be true. They're like, get rid of these guys. It is time to move on. And they might be right. But I am my own man. I am my own manager. I do what I want to do. All right. So we do have restricted free agents. Lee has been pretty good, especially versus the run. Buchanan, the bowling ball, he's a beast at fullback. But I'm only going to bring back one guy. That's going to be Lee. We get no compensation, so he's going to sign a one-year deal with us to come and play for those Jacksonville Jaguars for at least another year. Larry Buchanan, I love you, but I'm going to let you walk. Jammer hasn't really worked out. Johnson hasn't really worked out. Darren Williams, 29 years of age. And we also have another corner that's out there that we could have brought back, but I like Williams' game, and we're going to stick with him. John Henderson, I'm thinking about making him like a legacy player. He is not going to leave Jacksonville. That's what I'm thinking. So MJD gone for the second time. Steven Jackson, not going to bring him back. He's done. So Barton, 92 overall. He's younger than Williams, but I want to go with Williams, who's 97 overall. When it comes to free agency, Big Ben Roethlisberger is now a Titan. Vince Young is now a Viking. Phillip Rivers is a Chief. Drew Brees going back to San Diego. Jackson goes to Lions. Jones is a Charger. Moats is a Colt. And Marion Barber is a Steeler. Buchanan, he goes to the Carolina Panthers. Walker's a Bengal. Chad Johnson is a Ram. Burleson is a Bronco. And then you got Brown going to the Steelers. Reggie Wayne is also a Bronco. Watson, a Bronco as well. Alex Smith, tight end Alex Smith, going to play for those Patriots. Walter Jones is a Niner, so a lot of movement. Niners are not done. Olin Kurtz going to San Francisco. Osworth going to the Bengals. John Runyon going to the Bengals. So is Williams. So our ex-right tackle, somehow the Bengals have to work that out with Runyon and Williams. We're going to see what happens there in Cincinnati. Kevin Williams is now a Detroit Lion. Stroud went from us to the Philadelphia Eagles. Now he's a Miami Dolphin. Sanders, 89 overall, going to those Arizona Cardinals. Odell Thurman going to the Vikings. Then you got Moore. He's going to the Rams, and Barton is going to the Colts. Tommy Davis, 99 overall, going to the Miami Dolphins as well. Then you got Chris Gamble. He's going to those Cincinnati Bengals. Pac-Man stays in Tennessee. Williams, he's back with the Bengals as well. Will Demps, who played for us last season, going to the Rams. Williams, 82 overall, strong safety, going to the Dolphins. And then when it comes to your kickers, you got Garrett. He's going to the Eagles. Scobie is now a Titan. Harris, punter, going to those Detroit Lions. Now it's time for the NFL draft. In an NFL draft, we get offered a trade from the Patriots. They want to move up to 19, and yeah, no, we're going to move up to 19. They're going to get our first and second round pick. I'm okay with that. I wouldn't mind getting a running back. Ham ran a 4.3 40-yard dash, projected to go in the top 10. That didn't happen. We don't need a quarterback as of right now. Running back, because we no longer have Steven Jackson, we no longer have MJD, but we do have Jake Jackson on the roster. So I'm looking at running backs maybe later on, second and third round. These two guys run the 4.3. So we're going to go with Sawyer. Sawyer, receiver. He's going to come in. Then we're going to come back and we're going to get Dexter, outside linebacker. Then we're going to mess around and get our right tackle at pick 28 in the 4th round. Get our fullback, Vincent, in round number 5. Round number 6, get Dishman, another receiver. He goes 6'2", 208 pounds. Hopefully he'll be like just under 70. And then we got Brinkley. He is a free safety. So Sawyer, 80 overall, but he's 23 years of age already. Dexter, 78 overall, the outside linebacker. Battle, right tackle, 75 overall, probably will be our starter moving forward. Vincent at fullback, 71 overall. Dishman at receiver, 66 overall, and Brinkley is 69 overall. Both of our receivers are already 23 years of age. Not the biggest deal in the world, but they're just probably going to hit their prime, if they get into their prime, a little bit sooner and leave it a little bit sooner as well. So we bring in Figgins, cornerback, 82 overall. We bring back Maurice Jones-Drew. He's coming back on a 1-year deal, I believe. Garrard, we went after. He goes to Washington. Oshansky coming. Tommy Kelly, he's coming to town. Then we get Mike Williams, former USC receiver. He's coming to town. We went after Kirby to be our backup, our third-string quarterback. He's going to the Saints. Robinson to bring our third-string quarterback. He's going to the Buffalo Bills. Then we bring in James Harrison, who I believe was the quarterback for those Denver Broncos. We're going to bring him in to be our backup quarterback, third-string quarterback. Teo Johnson, he's going to bring our third-string tight end. J.J. Jackson, he's a rookie free agent, 78 overall. How he not get drafted? More likely he did get drafted, and his team couldn't sign him for whatever reason. And then Kelly Jennings, former University of Miami cornerback, we bring him in. And then Matt McCoy, we're going to bring him in to play linebacker. Foster is now a Charger. Maroney is a Brown. MJD come back to town. Frank Gore is a Charger. All right, here are the fullbacks that go. Then you got Jones. He is a top receiver going to those Chicago Bears. Brian Barry going to the Bears as well. 79 overall. Pretty solid tight end. I mean, he was good for us. But it was his time to move on. Pittman, top left guard, going to the Cardinals. Williams going to the Niners. Then you got the top center going to the Miami Dolphins. Top right guard going to those Green Bay Packers. Then you have the top right tackle going to the Dallas Cowboys. Now let's go to the defense side of the ball. Maddox, top left end, going to those Atlanta Falcons. Top right end, Kiesel, going to those Titans. We get Oshansky coming to those Jacksonville Jaguars. Johnson, the Johnson Bros, one's going to the Packers, one's going to the Broncos. Kurt Morrison, going to go across the bay to wear 52 for those San Francisco 49ers. And then you got Big Barrett, 81 overall. He is going to go to those Indianapolis Colts. Smith, for the Broncos, 81 overall. He's going there after being with us a couple of times around so far in this franchise. Maybe he'll be back for a third time. Who knows? Nichols, top free safety, going to the Patriots. The top strong safety did not sign with nobody. So Poole, 81, going to those Saints. And then Lindell did not sign with nobody. He got offered by the San Diego Chargers, but they did not agree on the terms of the contract. So he is donezo. When it comes to our roster, it looks like this. Chris Sims, 97 overall. His backup Harris, 88. We got Jackson at 84. MJD at 81. Mills, 75 at tight end. At fullback, He's a tight end. He's not a fullback. We drafted a fullback. His name is Vincent. Vincent will be our starter at 71 overall. Fitzgerald, 94. Jackson, 81. Sawyer is 80. I'm going to move Jackson to our third receiver. It's just easier that way. He'll be in the slot. I love him in the slot with all that speed. You can't contain him. Mercedes Lewis, 89 overall. Johnson, 78. I'm going to go with Mills as our second guy because he's 25 years of age. Thomas, still our left tackle. Big Vince, still our left guard. Witt, 89 overall at center. Then we got Hales, 83 at right guard. And then when it comes to tackle battle, our rookie, he will be our starter over Atkinson. That's just the way it's going to be. Hayward, 99 overall, absolute sack beast. Lee, who we brought back, 87 overall, will be our starter on the opposite side. Then we got Henderson, McComas, and Tommy Kelly to be their backup. Dexter, 78 overall. Thomas, 94 overall, man in the middle. Pruitt, 83 overall. Then you got Williams, you got Murphy, you got Quentin Jammer at corner. Then you got Figgins at 88 and Kelly Jennings at 77. I think our cornerback room is pretty solid. I want to say that's pretty solid. So I think I'm going to leave things as it is. Figgins, actually move Figgins to our third corner spot. He has more speed than Jammer, so hey, it is what it is there. And then our safeties, just beast. I mean, Prescott and Johnson are just absolute beastly out there. We beat the Cowboys, lose to the Dolphins, lose to the Bucks, beat the Panthers in the preseason. I did decide to skip training camp. Then you got the Packers for game number 1, followed by the Jets in week 2, Colts, Titans, Bears, Texans, Dolphins, bye week at week 8. Then we got the Colts again, the Bills, the Vikings, the Lions, the Steelers, the Titans in week 14, the Chargers in week 15, Patriots in week 16, and then we end up with the Texans on the road. The Packers are not very good. We better go to Lambeau and handle business. That is going to do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope that the rest of the day is the best today. Peace, love. Hustles.